In class 12 business studies, we are going to start and in book 2 we are going to start chapter number 9, that is financial management. So financial management is the new chapter we are going to start, and this is in book 2, chapter 9, financial management. So what is financial management? The first question. The management of finance is financial management. In this chapter, I am going to explain about financial management, financial planning, capital structure, trading on equity, types of capital, fixed capital, okay, and working capital, not flexible, fixed and working capital. So these are the major topics, and in this chapter you will have one numerical also. So these are the major topics of this chapter. So first of all, you should make your own notes, because in other books, that question, that chapter is giving in a very tough language, and it's difficult to understand. The first book in business studies is very easy, but when we move towards second book, that is little bit tricky and tough. So first of all, please note down what I am going to explain you today is financial management. See, financial management means the management of finance. Now, what is finance? Finance means money, cash, or funds available to carry out any business operation. As you know, without money, without cash, without fund, without finance, we cannot carry out any business activities. Why? Finance is the lifeblood of business, and the business requires funds at different stages. Okay? Business enterprises require funds at every stage, but in the initial stage or when we start the business, they require more sources of capital. So to start the business, the capital requirement is high. To operate the business, it's necessary for raw material, for machinery, for maintenance, for salary. See, in every step in your daily life, you can see they require sources of finance at every stage. Start the business, to operate the business, and to expand. Without finance, the small business will remain small, and that is not possible for them to expand. So to expand the business, it is necessary to have funds. Now, financial management is considered to be the management of finance function. See, my dear children, if we want to expand the business, it is necessary to have the sources of funds. See, generally, for funds, we require 3 steps for requirement of funds. To start the business, to operate the business, to expand the business. So when we require the funds, to start, to operate, and to expand. start the business, operate the business, and expand the business. So what are the three requirements of funds in an organization? Start, operate, fund. Then financial management is considered to be the management of finance function. It deals with the planning, organizing, directing and controlling the financial activities like procurements and utilization of funds and distribution of earnings to owners as dividends. So we can say financial management means management of finance, and it is related with planning, organizing, directing and controlling of financial activities. Now what is the role and importance of financial business management? First, size and composition of fixed assets. We require management of finance to know the size and composition of fixed asset, how many fixed asset we require, same point in place of fixed asset. Okay, my dear children, you can note down fixed asset means land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and fixtures, premises, vehicle, all are electrical appliances, all are under the term fixed asset. Now the amount of current asset. Current asset means how much cash, bank balance, inventory, account receivables means debtors, trade receivables, also you can say bills receivable, debtors also affects. So the amount of current asset. So first is amount of fixed asset, to know the amount of current asset. Then next, amount of long term and short term funds. See, in the business, the funds requirement generally of two types, long term means long time period and short term means for working. Working, short term means working or it affects the liquidity. Generally liquidity, short term. The next, debt equity ratio. The financial management is helpful in calculating debt equity ratio means how much are the debts. Debts means long term loan and debentures. And how much is the equity? Capital is there. So what is the ratio? Then all items in P&L account. The main importance of financial management is to decide which will affect the profit and loss account, what are the transactions which affect the profitability of the organization. So these are the importance of financial management, to know about the fixed asset, to know about the current asset, to know about the long-term funds, short-term funds, what is the debt, what is equity, what is their ratio and profit. Then the objectives of financial management. See, my dear children, this question came in exam. See, simplest way, what is the aim of financial management? If the sole aim, or we can say basic aim of financial management, why we manage our finance? Simple question. Why we should manage our finance? Why planning, organizing, controlling of finance is necessary? Because the aim is profit maximization. In the bracket you can write wealth maximization. Financial management, the basic aim or the main aim is wealth maximization. Financial management should ensure maximum return on investment to the shareholders. Maximum return on investment to the shareholders means every shareholder wants to get maximum return. And it is possible only through financial management. See, every investor No one wants to invest for earning, for getting loss. Everyone's aim is wealth maximization or profit maximization. Wealth maximization and profit maximization. Now we are on the major topic, that is, please note down, finance function or the financial decision. So this question generally comes every year. Now how this question comes, I am going to tell you. You are a finance manager of a company, and what functions will you perform? You are a finance manager of a company, and what functions will you perform as a finance manager? Or the another question, a finance manager generally takes three decisions. What are these three? Financial decisions are of three types, IFD. IFD are the three decisions taken by finance manager, or these are termed as financial decisions. These three are financial decisions. First is, give the heading investment decision. Very important topic. Every year, 6-marker question will be there. Three functions a manager has to perform. First is investment function, or we can say investment decisions. In the name itself, investment decision means where to invest. There are various types of investment: land and building, plant and machinery, furniture and equipment, where to invest. In electrical appliances, so the decision is related where the firm has to invest. Investment decision is concerned with how firms' valuable funds are to be invested in various assets. The investment decision is a very crucial decision because generally it is irreversible. But like, I have 10 crore rupees to set up a business, and if I initially invest in one asset, total 10 crore rupees, then it is difficult for me to work further. So it is, and if you invest initial large amount in one project only, then it is difficult because it is irreversible decision. So it is crucial decision. Investment decision should be taken carefully. Where to invest? Some projects are very risky. We should invest in that, but before, think properly. So investment decisions are of two types. Yes, children, investment decisions are of two types, long term and short term. Long term means you are going to invest for long time, and short term means for short time period, generally up to 1 year. The investment decisions are of two types. Now, long-term decisions are also known as capital budgeting decision. My dear children, note down this word because that word is in exams many times. What is the another name for long-term investment decision. Long-term investment decision is also known as capital budgeting decisions. Capital budgeting decision means generally it is related with fixed assets. Note down please, it is related with fixed assets. Purchasing a new machine, a new building, opening a new branch, going to expand the business, going to buy the new furniture. So generally it is for long term. If I want to purchase a Mercedes, that is long term investment decision, because daily I am not going to buy a car. Today Mercedes, tomorrow BMW, the day after tomorrow Jaguar. No, investment decision, the capital budgeting decision we take for future, for long time period, like new machine. If a businessman is going to purchase a new machine, that will be for long time. Okay, opening a new branch. If that organization is going to open a new branch, that is also a long-term decision, because that branch will work for long time. See, in 11th accountancy also you have learned going concern consideration. What does it mean? It means the businessman will invest in long-term assets and the decision will be for long time period. And for the long time period decision is known as capital budgeting decision. Then short-term decision, just now I told you, short-term decision means the decision related with working capital. Long term is for fixed capital and short term is for working capital. Short term investment decision is known as working capital decision, and it is related with the day-to-day workings of a business, like how much cash in hand they require, what will be the inventory there, what is the amount of trade receivables, what is the stock, work in progress, raw material. These all decisions are related with working capital. My dear children, investment decision is of two types. You can make, this is investment decision. That is, one is long term, second is short term. Long term is for related with fixed capital and short term is related with working capital. Long term is related with capital budgeting or for fixed asset like machine, plant, building, and short term is related with working capital decision day to day. Now, what are the factors affecting capital budget, or what are the factors affecting investment decision? First of all, the cash flow of the project. The main factor which affects the project is cash flow. Before making any capital decision, the organization should consider the cash flow. Second is the rate of return while doing a project. Okay, note down. What are the factors which affect capital budgeting or which affect the investment? First is cash flow. What is the inflow and outflow of cash in the business should be considered before making capital. It is the common term. What will be the cash flow? How much cash will be inflow and how much cash will be outflow? So first, when we invest in any project, what the thing we will keep in mind? What is the cash flow? How much inflow and how much outflow? The next is the rate of return. The rate of return we will consider. Like the rate of return is 10% and 15%. In which project will you invest? The project whichever is giving higher rate of return. Okay, got it? See, if two projects having returned 10% and 15%, almost equal, which project will you prefer? Second. Why? What is the reason behind that second project? Why we select second project? Give me the reason why we select second project. Because the second project is giving higher rate of return. Now, third point. Investment criteria in. See, investment decision must be based on certain techniques or calculation. What is the amount of investment? What is the rate of return? What is interest rate? What is cash flow? All the points together. The factors affecting investment decisions are of three CRI. Now my common question is to you. If you have money and you want to invest, in which project will you invest? First of all, what factors will you keep in mind? This is the question. The first factor is cash flow. How much cash will be inflow? How much will be outflow? The next, rate of return. What is the return rate in the project? If one project is giving us 8% and another is giving us 12%, we will always opt those projects which are giving us higher returns. Then investment criteria means what is the interest rate, what is the rate of return, how much amount of investment is required. These are the investment criteria. So my dear children, today we completed these topics of this chapter, which is majorly known as, first of all, I gave you the meaning of financial management. This is the lifeblood. Financial management means planning, organizing, directing, and controlling of financial activities. Financial management is necessary to know the fixed asset, to decide the current asset, to amount of long-term and short-term funds, and debt equity ratio to know the profitability. Now, the main aim of financial management is to wealth maximization. Okay. Now, there are three decisions every organization should take. First of all is investment decision, means where to invest. The investment decision is of two types, long-term and short. Long-term decision means for fixed assets, machinery, etc. for capital budgeting. And short-term means working capital decision, which is related with the day-to-day activities, how much inventory is required, work in progress, raw material, etc. There are three major factors which affect the investment decision, capital budgeting. First is cash. How much cash will be inflow and how much will be outflow. Then rate of return. What will be the rate of return? We always prefer the rate which is giving us higher return than investment criteria. What is the rate of return? What is the interest rate, etc. So today we completed this part. So my dear children, we are on the chapter number 9, Financial Management of Group 2. In this chapter, I gave you the meaning of financial management. Then I told you that the finance is required to start the business, to operate the business, and to expand the business. SOP, start, operate, expand. There are three decisions involved in financial management decisions: investing, financing, and dividend. Investing decision is of two types, long-term and short-term. Long term is related with fixed capital and short term is related with working capital. Okay, so today we completed this part of this chapter.